Okay, so this is what we are making. We're going to make an Irish tea break. So it is the night before I'm going to make it, because it says here, put the tea, sugar and dried fruit in a bowl, cover and leave to soak overnight. So it's 1 cup of strong tea, 180 grams of brown sugar and 450 grams of mixed dried fruit. Right, so I have the mixed dried fruit here. So I'm going to put them in with my brown sugar. And I have a cup of tea here, nice and strong. The tea bags are still in it, so I'm going to take them out. So we're going to put them all into a container, which is this container here. And we're going to leave them soak overnight. And then tomorrow we'll get on with cooking. So that there is the 180 grams of brown sugar. That sounds like an awful lot. And now I'm going to take my tea bags out, put my fruit in. It was meant to be 450 grams. I've got a bag of 375, so that's just going to have to do. And I'm going to put that in there, give it a bit of a stir, and check in it in the morning. Right, lads, so that's it there. Tea, sugar and fruit. So I'm going to put a lid on that and leave it overnight to plump. Is that what they say? Plump up the fruit. So that is what we're going to do. And by the way, this recipe is coming from the 101 Square Meals Easy Recipes for Everyday Life, and it's from the MABS and the HSE, which is the Money Advisory Budgeting Service, which helps people budget money, and the HSE, which is the Health Service Executive. So this is what we're making here. Right guys, the next day, and we are getting back to this tea break. Oh sorry, Mr. T. Not impressed, he wants to go at the back. So today I'll show you the fruit. It has plumped up gorgeously. So all we're going to do today is a lightly beaten egg into the fruit mixture. Fold in the flour, well sieve the flour, then fold it into the mixture. Place in a greased tin, bake for 1.5 hours. Seems straightforward enough, except I don't have a loaf tin. Right, so what I'm using is, these were pots that I got ages ago, and I couldn't really figure out the purpose of them, shall we say. So it's this, oh hang on, till I flick you around. So it's this lad here, right, so you can see he's all greased up. And I was looking, and my mum said I could use it, until I remembered the handles come off. So you press this button here, the handle comes off, and it's now an oven dish. So I'm going to use that. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but it's going to be more of a tall cake than a loaf. So we'll see how it goes. Wish us luck. Right guys, so this is the fruit after being allowed to soak overnight. As you can see, it is so plump, it's not even funny. So I am literally going to just dump this into a mixing bowl. Going to put in a lightly beaten egg, 1 egg, and then we're going to sieve in the flour. So let's see how this goes. One-handed Jack, that's what they should call me. Oh my god, it's a lot of fruit. Ugh, get out. So I'm going to put the egg in and the flour. Okay, so there's my egg, lightly beaten, 250 grams of flour. So that's the fruit in here. So remember, there's tea, sugar and fruit. I'm going to drop in the egg now. Yeah, looks appetizing, doesn't it? Anyway, right, now we got to sieve in the flour. Give that a bit of a mix and then I'll sieve in the flour. Alright guys, so this is what it, walk over towards the door so you can see it. It's a lovely colour, but that's from the tea and the brown sugar. It's a very wet mixture. Don't know if it should be drier, but I'm going to just go with what it says. And I'm going to put this into the dish to go in the oven, and then I'm just waiting for my oven to get up to temperature, and then we will put her in. So there she is, ready to go in the oven. It actually smells gorgeous. So just waiting for the oven to get up to temperature, and in she'll go. And an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes is what they say. So we shall see how she comes out. Alright guys, so my oven's up to temperature. I'm using the side oven today. Now the dog's going to get a fright when I do this. So we're going to go in with our pot. Sounds good, doesn't it? Oh, release the handle. Do it under us. And we have an alarm set for 1 hour 20, and we'll come back to it then. Alright guys, good time to take this tea brack out of the oven. I have to say I am very nervous. I have been on the phone to my mum. I've been saying to her, Mum, I'm so nervous taking this thing out. It smells gorgeous in the house though. But you remember, we don't have a cake tin. We're using a pot with a removable handle. So I mean, like, you know, we're winging it a bit. Because of the tea and it's soaked overnight, because of the dark sugar, it's going to be a dark cake anyway. I think it's a little bit dark. So I did take it out. Oh, hang on till I show you. Sorry, I'm pointing at it and I'm not... It's cooked through, so that's a bonus. So I'll show you what it looks like. Right guys, so this has worked a gem. It came clean out of the pot. No sticking, no anything. So happy days. So this here is the tea cake, tea bread, tea something or other. It's just out of the oven, so I'm just letting it cool. It is a little bit dark, but that's obviously cooking in the pot. And also my oven, I've never used that side of the oven. Now, I mean, it is dark around the edges. But oh my God, I'm excited. I have to let it cool before I can cut it. But I'll come back to you as soon as I can cut it. Alright guys, so cut, it's cooled a good bit now. So let me just show you. I cut the end off. Myself and Carl halved a slice. I had some butter on mine. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely gorgeous. I have never baked one of these before. So I am happy out. My mum was telling me if I put it with lined it with parchment and folded it over, it'd stop the edges burning. So that's it. Yeah. Oh my God, this is absolutely gorgeous. I have to say, it's just divine. So I'm going to let it cool, wrap it up, and when want to eat, then I'll take it out and I will have another slice. Right guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. What was it called? A tea brack or a tea bread or whatever they called it. Absolutely gorgeous. Have to say, the fruit, gorgeous, so plump from the tea and so sweet. Absolutely gorgeous. Highly recommend, and I think I'll make that again probably nearer Christmas. But anyway, I will talk to you in my next one guys. Remember, if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.